footage or sending it off to a production company, everybody wants to get the best quality end result. Part of doing that means having footage that is easy to edit. So, while you're out this spring or fall, here are some tips to keep in mind to make sure you get the best end result. The first tip to help you film for the edit is to make sure you get lots of transition shots. This helps with the flow of your short film or show, and it makes editing a whole lot easier. One great way to do this is to film your subject and then transition to black or white. This makes a really smooth transition, and like I said earlier, helps with the flow of your show. Another great way to help out your editor is to make sure you're filming plenty of B-roll. B-roll are all those secondary shots you take while out in the field. It's horrible when you go to edit your footage and you don't have enough video clips to help tell your story. It is also good practice while out in the field to film everything. You'd be surprised how much of this random footage you'll actually use. It is also a good idea to bring a tripod when filming B-roll because that makes sure you get quality B-roll footage that you can actually use in your short film or episode. Another thing to remember when shooting B-roll is to think wide, medium, and tight. By filming your subject at all these different angles, it makes it way easier to edit your footage together and make a quality end product. Also, remember the tone of what you're filming. Keep in mind the story you're trying to tell. This is of less importance when you're filming a show episode, but of extreme importance when you're filming a short film that is more cinematic. One thing that'll also make your editor very, very happy is to film an extra few seconds at the beginning and end of your clips. This allows your editor to use transitions, especially those transitions that are fades and dissolves. I mentioned earlier when taking B-roll that you want to film everything. Well, that's not quite true. One thing you want to avoid is taking shots from the same focal length from nearly the same spot. This is called a jump cut and is jarring to the audience and doesn't look good. One example of a jump cut is how it just moved on your screen, and you can see how jarring that can be. So, when you're filming for the edit, keep these tips in mind and you'll have a short film or TV show episode that everybody will enjoy.